Thanks for coming to the 125th celebration of the light bulb. I want to welcome Livermore-Pleasanton Fire Department's Honor Guard. Please rise for the presentation of the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to bring up our MC for the event, Joy Goodrich.
Thank you so much. Welcome. Our light bulb is having a little birthday today. 125 years. Can we give it a round of applause? Look at that. I can't help but get a little sentimental to think I was here for the 100th birthday celebration. My daughter was 1 at the time. She's 26 now. I have 2 other kids, and just like you all, we kind of measure it in time. And that light bulb is still there, growing strong, glowing strong, and so are we, right? It is a symbol of history here in Livermore. It is a symbol of resilience. It is all of our connection to each other, and it is a really special time. And I know the way I feel about it, you all must too, that this is a really special moment, that we're all here. I remember when I was here for the 100th birthday celebration and I thought, what are we doing? We're singing happy birthday to a light bulb? What am I supposed to do? And I came here to the firehouse number 6 and I was blown away by the community and just how special this moment is. So let's keep celebrating and continue on with our special light. There are some people I'd like to recognize here today. City of Livermore Mayor John Marchand. It's not a party without the mayor. City of Livermore Vice Mayor Christy Wong. Council Member Stephen Dunbar. Council Member Ben Barrientos. Thank you for being here. All right, without further ado, no, we can't have cake yet, but there's plenty of it. Have you seen it? I would like to bring up the Fire Chief, Aaron Lacey, for a brief welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Aaron Lacey. I'm the Fire Chief for the Livermore-Pleasanton Fire Department. And on behalf of us, I would like to welcome you to what we call our home away from home. And that's Fire Station number 6. And we have the honor and distinct privilege to host the Centennial Light bulb here at our fire station. It takes a lot to put on an event. If you can just take a moment and just look around this room, a lot of work went into making this event happy to celebrate the 125th birthday. And can we please give everyone a round of applause? So 125 years ago, there was someone that screwed in a light bulb into a socket, not knowing what the light bulb would become. And that tradition and that history lives on here today at Fire Station number 6. A little 4-watt bulb. If you stand underneath it, it either says the word no or on in the filament. But it's hand-blown, it's carbon filament, manufactured in Shelby, Ohio. It is burning ever since, and it's outlasted the stations it's called home. the equipment it once overwatched, and the generations of firefighters that serve to protect this community. For our department, the Centennial Light bulb is more than just curiosity or a world record. It's a symbol of strength, consistency, and dependability. In a profession where people are asked to run towards the unknown, there is something genuinely special about a little bulb that has the persistence to never burn out. Today we celebrate this bulb, but really we celebrate you. We celebrate the community, the people of Livermore, who have cherished it, protected it, and have brought your families to see it glow. As Livermore marks its 150th anniversary as an incorporated city, we are reminded that some things are worth preserving. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the celebration and the birthday. Please meet our crews, take photos, and enjoy the 125th celebration. It is now my distinguished honor to introduce our mayor, Mayor John Marchand, to the podium.
Thank you, Chief. So, when I bought this shirt 25 years ago at this station, I can honestly say that it never occurred to me that I would be back here 25 years later wearing the same shirt as the mayor of this remarkable community. Oops. Okay. So, it is a privilege to stand here today in Fire Station number 6 to celebrate something extraordinary. Not simply a light bulb, but a symbol of endurance, service, history, and community spirit. Today, we honor not only a remarkable object, but the firefighters who cared for it, the historians who preserved its story, and the community that continues to celebrate it. Special thanks go to the members of the Centennial Bulb Committee, especially Tom Brown. Tom Brown is, where are you? There you are. And the members of the Livermore-Pleasanton Fire Department. I want to acknowledge Lynn Owens, one of the early protectors of the light bulb. Also to Barry Schrader and Anna Sig, who were on the original committee. Thank you for being the guardians of this unique piece of history. When Dennis Burnell first donated the bulb to the Livermore Fire Department in 1901, Teddy Roosevelt was president. Oil had just been discovered in Texas. Queen Victoria ended her reign, and the story of our light bulb began. This bulb was installed in the old hose cart house on 2nd Street as a night light for the volunteer firefighters, known proudly as the Livermore Fire Boys. It is fitting that this enduring light found its home with the firefighters. Firefighters represent dependability. My wife's family is 5th generation firefighters. They are there in our darkest hours, during emergencies, disasters, and moments of uncertainty. Through world wars, economic hardship, technological revolutions, and generations of change, our light continues to shine. In 1972, the Guinness Book of World Records officially recognized it as the oldest continuously burning light bulb in the world. Since then, visitors from across the globe have traveled to Livermore to witness this small but astonishing wonder. It has appeared on national television, in documentaries, newspapers, and magazines around the world. There's an apocryphal story about Thomas Edison and his search for a suitable filament for the light bulb. As the story goes, Edison was explaining to a reporter that he had tried 3,000 different filament materials without success. When the reporter suggested that Edison hadn't really accomplished anything, Edison replied, "Oh, quite the contrary. I've discovered that there are 3,000 things that don't work." Some of those filaments lasted a few seconds, Others lasted a few hours. The design of the Shelby light bulb that burns above us was patented by Adolphe Chalet using a hand-blown glass ampule and a carbon filament. When it was first turned on, no one could have imagined that we would be here 125 years later to bear witness to its longevity. Over the decades, the bulb moved with the department as Livermore grew. It survived relocations, renovations, and power interruptions. I remember in 2013, I believe it was, we got a phone call from Amsterdam at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because you notice we have a camera on the light bulb. We've gone through 3 cameras and 2 uninterruptible power sources. But we got this phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning from Amsterdam, someone on the other end of the phone saying, "Your light bulb is out." Jim McGill, our fire chief, was packing his bag all ready to leave. Not on his watch, but they thought it was Tom that said, "Just put it back in the wall." I think the UPS failed. It did. The light bulb came back on. So in 1976, it was carefully escorted here to its current home at this fire station. Frank Mall was the electrician who installed it, and when it didn't come back on, he jiggled the switch, and it came back on, and it stayed on. Frank, I believe you're still here. Frank? Where's Frank Mall?
Right over here.
Oh, there you are. Thank you, Frank. But to us, it is more than a world record. It is part of Livermore's identity. This light reminds us that even ordinary things can become extraordinary. It reminds us that history is not just found in monuments or textbooks. Sometimes it glows quietly above a fire station bay. Our Centennial bulb is an unbroken link to our past. Every firefighter who has served under this light becomes part of a living tradition. New recruits entering the fire station number 6 today stand in the same glow that illuminated the Livermore Fire Boys 125 years ago. Future firefighters will inherit this same symbol of resilience and dedication. Some might wonder why the Centennial bulb continues to matter so much to people everywhere. I believe the answer is simple. We live in a world of short-lived fads, and light bulbs are considered fragile and ephemeral. There is something comforting about looking up and seeing our firehouse light. For over 125 years, that light has lit the way and watched over the men and women who watch over our community. Our Centennial bulb is one of the things that makes Livermore unique, and the fact that we are all here to celebrate a light bulb makes Livermore even more remarkable. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Mayor. Frank, is Frank over there? You just jiggled it? That's all you did. You gave it a jiggle and it turned back on. I think it was a little more involved than that, but thank you for doing that. All right, now I would like to bring up our Livermore Poet Laureate, Peggy Schimmelman, to read an original poem. Peggy?
It's an honor to be asked to contribute to this unique celebration. Poets through the ages have lifted their voices to the moon and the stars that grace our night. All worthy of our wonder, but here on this morning we reflect on the gifts of a different light. A different light. In 1901, this generous donation, a hand-blown carbon filament bulb, 4-watt wonder that has grown into legend. Through wars, droughts, and fires, it shines on, unperturbed. It shines on, unperturbed. The Book of World Records attests to its mysterious, unmatched longevity. Ripley's Believe It or Not even gave it a mention. This gentle star, as unique as our city. as unique as our city, which today in this room on its 125th birthday celebrates this humble bulb that was never destined to outshine the moon, but to shine where it was planted. And that is enough. That is enough. So I'll leave you with this. What can we learn from this Livermore icon? Let's be humble, trustworthy, reflect inner peace, be a candle for others against the night.
Thank you. So much history here and so many people involved in this Centennial bulb. And I see you around the room and I know how much care has been put into this event and all events that involve Firehouse number 6. And one gentleman in particular who we actually featured on our news, if you happened to watch yesterday on Channel 5 KPIX. He's rolling his eyes right now. But our new reporter, Brad Hamilton, did a lovely story on our light bulb. And also the next person I'm going to call up, retired Deputy Chief, Fire Chief Tom Bramall, for his remarks. Tom. And by the way, this is Tom's daughter. I'll have you know over here, and she's helping us along as well. So round of applause for Tom's daughter.
Thank you, Mayor Marchand, if you could come up as well. And Chief Lacey. So, real quick here, I won't tell you any more stories other than you're going to hear a lot of them today. So, back in 1971, there was a young man that graduated. His name is Mike Dunstan. And so he just signed up and went to work for the Livermore Herald and News. 6 months later, into the job, this is 6 months out of high school, they said, okay, we're going to put you on an assignment, and I want you to go check out some rumors about some light bulb that's been shining in a fire station for a very long time. So he goes, great. And he told me, he says, I thought I was going to get buried on page 24. But after doing all his investigations and all his research, he discovered that this light bulb had been around since 1901. And that was the old fire station on First and McLeod Street. And so it got published. Well, I thought, well, this is local news. They'll think this is great. The local news went national and then international. Ripley's Believe It or Not came by. Guinness Book of World Records recorded it, and it's a story from there. Well, I talked to Mike this year, and I thought, we're going to have this event. Mike, are you going to come up and see? He goes, this will be wonderful. Well, just about a month ago, I called him back. I said, okay, so it's next month. You know, it's June 6th, right? He said, I know, Tom. I said, I can't make it. For medical reasons, he can't make it today. But he asked me to give to the City of Livermore and to the Livermore-Pleasanton Fire Department this donation. This, if you guys could open that up, it is his last original article of the light bulb that he did in 1972. He maintained this for over 50 years, and that was donated to the city and the fire department. So I know you guys will take good care of it, appreciate it, and Mike says thanks.
So he's got a note that he hand wrote here. It says, at long last, here is the last remaining copy of the Centennial Light bulb original article published January 13, 1972, 6 months after I graduated from Livermore High School. I have protected this article all of these years. To have it framed, I know LPFD will take good care of it. My gift to the City of Livermore. Best, Michael Dunstan.
Thank you. Where's that going to go, Chief?
We're going to have to find some wall space.
Exactly. You'll find it. You'll find it. Mayor, you might want to stay up here because we've got some more for you as well. I'd like to introduce Lauren Howell from Assemblymember Rebecca Bauer-Kahn's office here to present a certificate to Mayor Marchand.
Hi, my name is Lauren Howe, and I'm honored to be here on behalf of Assemblymember Bauer Cahan to present the light bulb and you the certificate. Let me read out what it says. To the Centennial Light, in honor of 125 years of continuous illumination and service to the City of Livermore. Since 1901, this extraordinary bulb has captured the imagination of people worldwide and become a lasting part of California's historic heritage. May its glow continue to inspire curiosity, connection, and appreciation for the stories that unite communities across generations. Signed, Assemblymember Rebecca Bauer Cahan.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, with that, I have also some certificates of appreciation here. Said that. We have the certificate of appreciation presented to the Livermore-Pleasanton Fire Department for your generations of service to the community and your long-standing guardianship of the Centennial Light bulb, recognized around the world as the longest burning light bulb. Chief Lacey. Next, we have a certificate of appreciation presented to the Centennial Bulb Committee for your steadfast dedication to preserving and promoting the world-famous Centennial Light bulb and for sharing Livermore's unique history and innovation with visitors from around the world. So who's going to be accepting this? Or Chief Lacey or Tom? Tom, here you go.
This is for the committee. A lot of good work.
Thank you. I also have a certificate of appreciation for the Livermore Heritage Guild. They've done tremendous work preserving the heritage in the community, and they're the reason that the train depot is back on the train tracks, because had it not been for them, it would have ended up in a dumpster somewhere. So I understand that Anna Sig literally laid down in front of the bulldozer to protect it. And so with that, it's presented this to the Livermore Heritage Guild. I see Tim Sage here, or Susan Junk. Either of you? Come on, Susan. Hey, Tim. And we have the certificate of appreciation to the Livermore-Pleasanton Firefighters Foundation for your continued support and stewardship of the Centennial Light bulb, helping preserve one of Livermore's most beloved and internationally recognized historic treasures. Who will be accepting this on behalf of the foundation? There we go. And finally, we have a mayor's commendation in honor of Tom Bremmel, June 6, 2026. Whereas Tom Bremmel served the Livermore-Pleasanton Fire Department with distinction and dedication for many years, retiring as Deputy Chief in January 2005 after a career of exemplary public service. And whereas following his retirement, Tom Bremmel devoted countless hours to researching, preserving the story, and promoting Livermore's world-famous Centennial Light bulb, helping ensure its remarkable history continues to inspire visitors and residents alike. And whereas Tom Bremmel authored 1,000,000 hours of service I actually have a copy of that, documenting the history and legacy of the Centennial Light bulb, and has served as a passionate spokesperson and ambassador for this internationally recognized community treasure. And whereas, as a founding member of the Centennial Light Bulb Committee and lead coordinator of the bulb's 125th birthday celebration, Tom has played an instrumental role in honoring and preserving one of Livermore's most cherished historic symbols. Now, therefore, the Mayor and the City of Livermore do hereby recognize and honor Tom Bramall for his outstanding service, leadership, and enduring dedication to preserving the legacy of the Centennial Light bulb, and extend sincere appreciation for his many contributions to the Livermore community. Tom, thank you. Thank you all.
Don't go anywhere. It's not a party without the mayor and a light bulb. And without further ado, what is a birthday party without birthday cake? And you have a special way of cutting the cake, I understand. Why don't you explain that?
So, as Julia Child once said, a party without a cake is just a meeting. So we did this for the 1 million hours celebration. And don't worry, they did wash this off. So we're going to cut the first ceremonial slice using the axe, ceremonial axe of the City of Livermore.
Take it away. Is it going to be a big piece?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear light bulb. Happy birthday to you.
And with that, let's celebrate. Let's have cake. Please stay. There's so many wonderful things throughout the community for you to take part in. And we have our books that have been written. I wrote one, The Little Light Shines Bright, years ago because of our little light. And there's so many other things. Livermore, you are a treasure. And thank you to our light for bringing us connection. And thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here and providing a book about my Thank you.
So you saw that picture you guys in the